how do you expect to receive a man of God or want a man of God or a God-fearing man when you're not a God-fearing woman? Oh my gosh, I'm about to pass out. It feels like it's 100 degrees right now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is your first time watching. Welcome. My name is Kiki and I make faith, lifestyle, and beauty related content. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say sometimes. In this video, I'm just gonna do a chit chat. I'm getting ready to go to dinner in the city today. I'm just gonna have you guys watch me do my makeup, and I'm gonna talk about being a virtuous woman today. So stay tuned. Society loves to set the standards for women so high instead of setting them to God's standards. To be a strong woman in this world, I feel like you have to have a whole bunch of zeros in the end of your paycheck or your income, or you need to have multiple businesses, be wearing the best clothes, the best trendy outfits, etc., the nicest cars. Like, no. Being a virtuous woman, if you are a woman of God, have a relationship with God, to be a virtuous woman is to be a God-fearing woman. And to be a God-fearing woman, it's someone who has or is in a committed relationship with God. I know in the singleness season, women pray for a God-fearing man or a man of God, but how do you expect to receive a man of God or want a man of God or a God-fearing man when you're not a God-fearing woman? Like, it doesn't work like that. You can't be unequally yoked. You both have to be in a committed relationship with God. So a virtuous woman has or is in a committed relationship with God and prioritizes God. So prioritizing, I feel like, comes into play when, you know, you're just kind of mindlessly scrolling on Instagram. You have nothing else to do, or you're on Netflix looking for a show to watch. Moments like that, and I do this literally all the time. I don't have social media, so I really don't have an excuse, but moments like that, you have to just be like, whoa, I'm looking for a show to watch. I'm looking for, you know, just something to make time go by faster. I could open up my Bible right now and read the word. Things that help me to prioritize God. I set a time on my phone to, you know, journal to him, to read the word, to pray, because I know, like, we're all busy, we're doing stuff in life. Like, sometimes we just don't have time to just spend intimate time with God, but it's so important because, like, if you're taking time out of your day to do this, you're prioritizing him, because you know that this relationship is important to you. Just like if you're in a relationship with a guy, or if you're a guy watching this, a relationship with a girl, you're making time to see them because you love them. God's first commandment to us and for us was to love him with all of our heart, mind, all that. So I'm gonna put the verse, because I don't remember the exact words, but I'll put the verse next to me right now. But that was his first commandment, you know, to us, was to love him. So to love him shows just prioritizing him and just having him be our number one priority, like our number one committed relationship, our number one focus. Being a virtuous woman also has a lot to do with how you conduct yourself. You know, how are you showing yourself on social media? Are you preaching one thing but then practicing another thing? You don't practice what you preach. Is that you? Because being a virtuous woman, she has an impact in a room that she steps in. She just has influence on people, because women of God should have God's wisdom, because once we accept God into our life, we automatically have access into his mind. So from that, we gain his wisdom, literally. So, you know, every night when you pray, or whenever you pray for wisdom, because that's so important to have. And choices that we make, decisions that we make, we need his wisdom and we need his knowledge. Another thing is that when you speak, people should take notice, because your words are just so filled with wisdom that people just take notice of what you say. You literally have an influence on people with the things that you say, the words you speak out loud. And that just shows the fruits that you have within you, because like I said in another video, when people meet you, they should be meeting Jesus. So to see that light within somebody is so beautiful. So they automatically just have that, you know, Jesus glow. When people have God in their lives, it shows, literally, it shows. We literally have a glow. We have a different glow. If you put up a picture of you from before you knew God to now, I'm telling you, you're gonna look different. Like, go back in your camera roll and look up a picture. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, whoa, like that glow is different. Also, become a strong worshiper of God. Like, in everything you do, worship God. When you pray, give thanks. But when you pray, like, the first part of your prayer should be you giving thanks of just everything that He's doing in your life. And just know, while you're in this season of singleness, like I said in another video, I keep repeating myself, but I'm gonna keep repeating myself until this sticks to your brains, because He's literally equipping you to become the woman of God that you're called to be. Like, you wanna be a woman of God so you could receive a woman, so you could receive a man of God. So it's like, that's what He's preparing you for, not just for marriage. That's not your only purpose in life, is, you know, to be married, but being a woman of God, it could go in several different areas in your life, in your marriage, at your job, in your church, with your family, your brothers, your sisters, just every area of your life. Being a woman of God is so important. God wants more women of God in this world. We need women of God. Oh, I have a line. I don't know if you guys could see that. Ugh. This is why I don't use powder. I hate using powder because I look so cakey, like, towards the end of the day. That's why I hate putting powder on. But I do it under my cheekbones, so my cheeks and my structure is just snatched. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows because I can't do that on camera yet. So I'll be right back with my eyebrows put on. So I'm back with my eyebrows. If you guys want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, I don't even know if you guys even like them, but if you want a tutorial on how I do and fill in my eyebrows, I will do a video on that as well. So I'm back. I put my lashes on because I can't do that on camera either. Like, I'm really bad at this, but I have my lashes on. I'm just about to do my lips. I just have one more tip to add about, or not really tip, but just one more thing to say about being a virtuous woman, is that in the book of Ruth, Boaz described Ruth as a Hayil woman. And you know what? I feel like I pronounced that wrong, so let's see how it's really pronounced. But I'm about to tell you guys right now. That's Hebrew, so I know I pronounced that wrong. Let's see. All right, well, there's no pronunciation on Google on how to say that, but I'm gonna put it in writing right here. But he describes Ruth as a Hayil woman, which means a woman of noble character, a godly woman, a woman with godly characteristics. And she didn't get Boaz just based off of her looks. She got him just based off her personality and the traits that she had that he was attracted to. He saw that light within her. He saw her humbleness, her kindness, her love, her joyfulness, and everything that she did. And he was attracted to that. So if you are in that mindset of, okay, well, the only way I'm gonna get a guy, or how I get guys, is just based off my looks. So I'm gonna try and look as perfect as possible, have the nicest clothes on, look the cutest, have the most snatched face, makeup, hair, etc. That shouldn't be your main focus. Your main focus should be like, what are my fruits that I'm portraying? What are my fruits that I'm showing to people? How am I treating people? What are my godly traits? Do I have godly traits? Like, am I close enough to God? Stuff like that. You want those traits because you would rather a man be attracted to the godly traits and characteristics that he sees within you than just your looks. Cause sis, looks is just a plus, okay? So if you're looking for that in a man, looks is a plus, but you should be looking within that. You should be looking at their heart, and you should be, you know, seeing that, you know, they are a God-fearing man or woman, whoever's watching this. So I feel like that's so important, and to reflect off Ruth is so important. I really strongly recommend any women watching this who are single right now, because I read Ruth a while ago and I'll read it again because it's so helpful to see how Naomi was such a woman of God, and Ruth was such a woman of God, and they were both so humble and just kind and had so much faith. Naomi's standing on her convictions and not letting that direct her future, and she never looked back, and she just kept faith and was obedient to God. And I feel like that's a virtuous woman right there, and I feel like that's what we need to really reflect off of and just want to be. It's not all about looks. Beauty is vain and charm is deceitful. That's Proverbs 31 verse 30. Those are the things that we should be focusing on if we want to be a virtuous woman. Have good moral strength, have good qualities, have integrity, have kindness, all of the above. Pray for these things all the time. And I'm telling you, you will be a woman of God, and even stronger woman of God. And by the time God is building you up spiritually, you're becoming more just mature in faith. The man that God has for you, and when he sees you and when you guys meet, oh my gosh, a woman of God plus a man of God equals a relationship that glorifies God. And when you're getting into a relationship with someone, your mindset shouldn't be, okay, I'm getting into this relationship just so they'll complete me, or that's when I'll be happy. Like, no, you should already find that contentness before getting into a relationship. You should already have that self-love. That's another trait that I feel like virtuous women should have, is self-love, being confident. And when you're just close to God, you automatically gain confidence. Or when you're in a relationship with someone, you guys should both be making each other holy. Really grasp and dig into this season that you're in, because I'm telling you, you're gonna turn into an even better person after this season and the next seasons to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this chit chat. Get ready with me. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these. Don't forget to check out my last videos, and then my next one's coming up. I have really good content on the way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Okay, so my dress is from Pretty Little Thing. I'm gonna link this down below, or I'll just put a picture of it right here. And then my shoes are from Aldo. They're just green mules, so comfortable. Oh my gosh, I was literally walking around in the city in them literally all day. So